All right, here we have another question. Are husbands and wives equal? If it is, then how does it fulfill the purpose of God? I think that in order to answer the question, we must ask the question, equal according to what standard? Um, are husbands and wives equal? Well, we know that men and women, husbands and wives, are not equal biologically. They're not equal in the sense of emotionally. They're not equal in the sense of um, their calling by God in the sense of what a husband is supposed to do and what a wife is supposed to do. We know that from Ephesians 5. Um, so, what do we mean equal? If you mean, are they equal in the eyes of God? Are they equal in dignity and worth and value? We know that's true because we know from Galatians 3 that there is neither Jew nor Greek, there is neither slave nor free, and there is no male and female, for you are all in Christ Jesus. So, Paul specifically tries to unite us all and clearing away any differences between male and female in dignity and worth and value in and before Christ. Um, but at the same time, we know from 1 Corinthians 11, we know from 1 Timothy 2 that men and women are not equal in their function. Not in the church. We know from Ephesians 5, they're not equal in their function even within the union of marriage. When Paul specifically asks the husbands to love the wives and wives to submit to the husbands, Paul's trying to push the primary purpose, the primary function of the husband and wife and the role they play in their marriage. Um, it doesn't mean that the wives don't ever love the husbands or the husbands have no room to submit to their wives, because we are all called in a way to submit to one another. So, the specifics, therefore, is God intended to create Adam, and he intended Adam to feel the loneliness of being alone. And God said it is not good for man to be alone in Genesis, and he creates a woman, right, who will be his help. He creates Eve, and we have the first love poem that comes out of Adam when he says, bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. She was meant to come in to fill the gap that Adam felt by himself. So, are they equal in value and worth before God? Yes, but their role and function just in that union and in their creation, we see, is very different. Um, so, coming into a question like this, as Christians, we know very clearly that there are differences between a husband and a wife. They are they are distinct differences, they are functional differences, but we know that beneath it all, we are all united in Christ as one. So, back to the questioner, if husbands and wives are equal, if that question is trying to ask the question if they're equal in every way, they're not equal in every way. They are equal in some ways, and they are different in some ways.